welcome to this edition of Cyber Focus. I'm Sara Reeves, and with me today is Everlyne Simiyu, the Sales and Marketing Manager with the Imani Workshop. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
So I want to start off by asking you, what is the Imani Workshop?
Actually, Imani Workshop is a micro-enterprise that was established in 2005 with an aim to provide hope and opportunity for job training and placement and employment for HIV and AIDS AMPATH patients. And it's based in Eldoret, and it has a member of over 100 members.
Oh, wow.
Among them, we have the trainers, we have the administrative, and then we have the casual workers and the disabilities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. And what kind of product does the Imani Workshop produce?
Actually, we produce the jewelries, we produce the handicraft products made from recycled papyrus, and we also make products from clay and also textile.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I've been to the workshop in Eldoret, so I got to see a lot of the different products.
Yeah.
And they're very beautiful.
Thank you.
And we saw some of them actually here in Bloomington and then up in Indianapolis at Global Gifts. So I'm sure that there are people who are watching this interview who even own some Imani products.
That's great. Yeah.
And so Imani is actually related, affiliated with AMPATH as well. Can you tell us a little bit about AMPATH?
AMPATH is an academic model providing treatment and healthcare services. So it has these clinical services that provide healthcare treatment on HIV and AIDS. In 1990, due to this epidemic of HIV and AIDS, and there was this stigmatization of people suffering with HIV and AIDS, so they came up with a research together with the Moy University and Moy Teaching and Referral Hospital and Indiana University to just provide the treatment on HIV and AIDS patients. And that's how the AMPATH program partnership was formed.
Yeah.
And so for Imani Workshop comes under a Family Preservation Initiative, where their aim is just to provide the economical sustainability to the AMPATH patients.
Yeah.
Because they found that after treatment, what next?
Yeah.
The patient needed something to do.
Yeah, exactly. You
sustain
can't just provide the treatment if there's not also
Yeah.
the next steps as well. So that's
Yes.
very interesting.
Yeah.
Now you've been with Imani since the very beginning.
Yeah.
So can you talk a little bit about how the organization and your role has changed over time?
Actually, we started a small group, number of people. We had different skills in different areas. We have a group of people who were working on training on textile, and we had a small group of people who were working on paper craft products. And then there was a group that was working on jewelry. And this number of group was about 7 women that just came together, and they felt that it was important for them to start Imani Workshop, and then to begin to empower other women how to produce handicrafts and become self-sustainable. So when we began and we saw the project was worthwhile, then the AMPATH program came in to support us by giving us a small startup capital and to ensure that we started Imani Workshop.
Very cool.
Yes.
And have you always been in sales and marketing, or did you start in a different role?
Actually, when I started, we started as from the ground where we needed to do the production ourselves.
So were you making jewelry?
Yeah, I was making the jewelry. In fact, I was the first person who was making the magazine bead.
Those are very popular.
Yeah, jewelry from Oprah magazine. And when I started with a one piece and I rolled it out, and it looked perfect. So, and Peter Parks said that it's important for us to start something like that, which was a very, very nice and very something that was not popular, that we needed to start as a Imani Workshop and empower women. So through that, because we were a small number of group of people, we decided that we were going to manage ourselves. Because I had the skill of a secretariat, that was my profession as a secretarial person. But at the same time, I had business skills with me. So we decided that we were going to just control our business, manage our business, and just oversee it. And then we kept a small number of group of people just working on the production. And so we had to put up a small office where we would do our operations and then manage at the same time the production. So I grew up from just becoming a producer, and then I took a role of administrative in the office, and then I was also working as a sales and a marketing person because we were just a small group of people, so we had to do everything for ourselves.
I understand those kind of small. Everyone does everything.
Yeah, and so we know the whole process right from the beginning on production to marketing our products, and that's how I had to to learn the whole process, and then to become a manager, where I would also manage the whole process in the workshop. Right now, I'm just working as a sales and marketing person and overseeing all the activities in the workshop, organizing, planning, and coordinating the activities.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So for sales and marketing, what are you targeting? Are you looking at local markets? Are you selling overseas, internationally? What's your target markets?
Actually, our target market is a local market where we have a small shop in our farm, and we also have another shop at IU House where we have put up a small shop where we put our products on shelf. We have these guests that are coming in from IU program, the students for exchange program, and the doctors that are visiting Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital, and as well with the Moi University for research on AIDS and treatment. So we decided to put a small shop there to capture all our customers who will not be able to come to Imani Workshop. And we also have another shop in downtown in Eldoret, where we thought, since Imani Workshop is farther from town, so we thought that there's some customers who would not come to a workshop. So we thought of having that partnership with an organization that has a big shop in downtown, and they support the organization that has social enterprise. So we partnered with them to have our products on shelf, and we had to enter into a contract with them just to have a small space and be able to have Imani Workshop products where they would manage and work together with us on the ground. Yes.
And how long have you had the space downtown?
It's just about 45 square meters.
Yeah. So it's pretty small.
Yeah, it's pretty small, but because of the relationship that we are having, we're able to share the whole space, and because the kind of model that we've worked with them is that we also assisting in advertising the same shop. In our workshop, in our materials, and also at IU guests. So all the guests that are coming to the downtown just to purchase items, they are able to visit this shop. So it's a kind of a relationship that we're working together.
Yeah, and has it's been successful for you?
Yeah, for sure. It's bringing in more income to our workshop.
Which is always good.
Yeah. So besides just having a local market, we also have, we've extended our market to our tourist gift store. We have partnered with hotels. I managed to get into more than 40 hotels.
Wow.
Yeah, that is in Nairobi region and Mombasa region.
Yeah, those are popular places.
Yeah, where we have captured the tourist destination, and I managed to talk to the management of the hotels just to allow us to put our products, and they have been supportive because some of these hotels, they're there to support social enterprises. Yeah. So we've managed to put our products on their shelves, and there's this kind of partnership that we're working on, consignment. And some gift shop we're working on credit sales, and some they're just buying direct from us and putting on the shelf. Yeah. So the only challenges that we're having with the consignment is just managing all these gift shop together and ensuring that we're able to fill up the shelves at the same time managing from our fund.
That's a big task.
Yeah.
Do you have a lot of staff under you, or is it just you who is managing all of this?
Actually, we have different staff on their shelves too, because we have also other organizations putting up their staff. But the kind of model they're working with these enterprises is where that they take products that are not similar to each other, so that they avoid the competition among ourselves. So we're able to get something small from their self.
Very cool.
Yes.
And you mentioned social enterprise a few times. How important is the social message that's related to your product, to your marketing and branding? Is that a key part, or are you just selling the jewelry as a value itself, or is that social message really important too?
Actually, our stories are very important out there, because that's what makes us connect with our customers. And we're not just looking at our stories alone, we are also looking at putting our products as quality products on the shelves. Because of the competition out there, people are not just coming to buy because they want to feel sorry for you or to support you, but also they want to buy stuff because they want to take home as a gift. So we ensure that our quality is smart, and we ensure that we are putting products that are very unique, authentic, and besides it, the story also uplifts, because when people come to read our stories, then they are connected with our products.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
How does the model work for the employees of Imani? So are they hired by Imani, or are they making money off the sales of the products that they've created, or how does that work?
Actually, we have a small group of people whom we've hired, employed permanently. These are the people that are working as trainers at the same time. They're the leaders of the departments.
Okay.
And then we have a group whom we've hired as casual workers who come to work on casual basis, where when we have jobs or production to carry on, so they come and work on piece rate.
Okay.
So we pay them on piece rate. But there's a group of people who are social. These are a group of people who are very vulnerable and they don't have anything to do out there. So we managed to keep them indoor throughout this, the season just to work with us. Okay. And we have these funds that we have separated to ensure that we pay them continuously.
Okay. Very cool.
So they're there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is the workshop self-sustaining right now, or are you still receiving capital from AMPATH as well?
Actually, when we started, we were receiving capital from AMPATH because we could not sustain ourselves because of the social part of it, training, and also ensuring that we are running the business as a profitable organization. It was quite a challenge to us because we didn't have enough funds to manage all this. But eventually along the way, we had to express these concerns to AMPATH program, and they came in to take the part of financing, the part of training, and also the social part of it, so that they leave us to work on the business part of it.
Very cool.
Yeah. So we are trying. Here and there. But our main goal is to become self-sustainable, and also out of our profits, we are able also to take care of our training.
Very good.
Yeah.
A lot of the students that go to the Kelley School are increasingly interested in these kinds of social businesses. They want to make sure that what their work is doing good. Do you have advice for students who are interested in working in this social business environment? Yeah,
what I can tell them that is this kind of social around business, it's not an easy job to do. It's quite a challenging job. But if you have a passion to do work, then there is no amount of challenge that you cannot overcome. Every day is a learning process. Every day there's different situations that come up. And like, for example, in our environment, I mean, we are receiving people who are very vulnerable. They come up with different kind of situations in their lives. They're coming from different backgrounds, different communities. And we have to balance all this. We have to take care of their stigmatization. We have to ensure that we are empowering them economically. We have to ensure that they're receiving also entrepreneurship skills. And also to ensure that they're also becoming sustainable, take care of their kids at school. So it's not an easy job, just to ensure that you're carrying and balancing all your costs and the income that is coming to your workshop. So you need to have the passion to work. That's what has enabled me to carry on since 2005. Yeah, there'll be a lot of times that you'd want to give up, but when you see what you have achieved right behind you, you said you want to move on. Yeah, you just want to move on, and then you look at the women that you're empowering and mentoring and the way their lives are changing. That encourages you to move on and just to venture into different situations that you want to achieve.
Well, that's some really good advice for our students.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Thank
you.
you.
One last question.
Yeah.
What's in the future for Imani? What are you hoping can happen or excited about?
We're excited because there are a lot of things that are changing. There are market avenues that are emerging right now. And one thing I'm looking for is on this case study that we are carrying out with Kelley Kelley School of Business. And I hope that they're going to give us a solution on online sale, which will increase our market.
So you don't have online sales now?
No, we don't have online sales right now.
But someday in the future?
Yeah, we're looking for it.
Well, we'll make sure that our audience is looking for it too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And right now you can still get it at Bloomington and Indianapolis. So if you're not in Kenya, there is some sources in the United States for Imani products.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, excellent. I really appreciate you coming in and talking with us today.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
That's it for this edition of Cyber Focus. If you have any comments or suggestions for future interviews, you can reach us at ciber@indiana.edu. Thanks.
Thank you.